my goodness. 1 hour flight outside of Buenos Aires into a little mountain town in Cordoba, the province of Cordoba. We find this little German town.
Yes.
Welcomed by none other than sign of Oktoberfest.
Yeah, welcome in.
If you're like me, you're wondering, why is there a German town in Argentina? Well, as we've mentioned before, Argentina has always been very good with immigration. So somewhere in the 1870s, Germans actually started coming to this area, and they were finding that it was a lot like where they were from.
So we're just going to see, as we do the tapes, you're going to see a lot of architecture that looks Bavarian. We're excited to try some food that we had and loved while we were in Munich. Take a look at some of these shops. So yeah, we're ready to explore this bustling little town.
Let's take a look out here. Fritz and Franz. Sounds Argentinian. Lots of little chocolate shops here too, but this is not a good thing.
Yes, I would say probably 70, I think it was 70 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 75. People are out in the park, just sitting, drinking some mate, breastfeeding their babies, and a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Look at that guy, just doing aerobics in the park.
I don't even see him. Oh, I see him over there in the other park. Very nice. I think there's 6,000 residents of this place, this little village, but they get that much or more in tourists every week, so it is very touristy, but so far it's not too crowded.
And this is actually the beginning of Semana Santa, which here in Latin America they celebrate Easter for a whole week, and so it actually starts today. And so it's actually a lot calmer than we've seen in some of the other South American countries we've been to, like Colombia, where Semana Santa is like a big vacation time for them, so the town gets crazy. So I expected this to be more people, but it's pretty calm.
Yeah. It's, what, 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning? Lots of beer. Last night I ordered a large beer with dinner.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot how they do it in Germany.
It was so
it was the biggest. I think it was a liter.
It was so big. And because I do not drink beer, I had an old fashioned, and actually this was the first time in a long time where I've had an old fashioned that wasn't just packed with sugar. So this one was actually, I got to taste the whiskey, so it was really good.
All right.
Let's go shopping.
No.
Shopping.
Looking around.
Shopping.
She can't fit anymore in her bag.
I can't.
What's up?
Look at that. So we just went for a walk kind of around town and stumbled across Paseo de Arroyo, which is in the middle of town, but it's this nice little creek, little riverbed that goes through town. It's nice and quiet. It's got some trails that you can walk around. It's got a restaurant at the top of it, so a nice little unexpected break from the city.
Yeah. I had read that there's a lot of places to hike and get outdoors, but I didn't realize somewhere in town, so you can actually make it from different points of town right here following this nice stream.
I like that sound.
Yeah, nice and relaxing. Birds chirping.
There are some people out here with, little radios playing on the water, but nothing crazy. Nothing like what we're used to seeing along the riverbanks in Texas and outside of us. So, yeah, nice and calm.
And the water's surprisingly warm. Saw some kids swimming in it and thought, those kids are crazy. But it's pretty nice.
Alright, so Villa General Belgrano is actually named after an Argentine independence hero who also happened to design the Argentine flag. But back in 1930s, because of the mountain alpine feel that you'll find in Germany and Switzerland and some of those European countries, it became really attractive to two German prospectors in the 1930s. and they decided this is a place that we want to live, which is why you see a lot of the Bavarian influence, not only in the food, as we have here with our
Schweinshaxe.
Thank you. Got some really good.
Cordillo de cerdo español.
Oh, look at you. He's bilingual,
Pork
trilingual.
knuckles.
So this is a pork knuckle, which is a dish we had when we were in Germany. So we're back feeling that Bavarian influence. So you'll see that Bavarian influence all over town with the way the buildings are designed, with the food. But then also, I think in 1940, there was a battle of River Plate and a German ship was sunk, and I think 130 soldiers that were stuck there decided to live here. So that's kind of how the town was built up, and why you're feeling such a German influence is because of the people that came here after their ship was sunk. And so oddly, it turns out that this is the third biggest place for an Oktoberfest in the world. So Munich is first, there's a city in Brazil, and then this is the third place that you come for a really great Oktoberfest. So with all of that said, are you ready to dig in?
Let's go.
Let's go eat.
Schweinshaxe. The restaurant we're eating in, Villa Munich. It's very Bavarian style. Really cool. Well, there's a hike up a mountain, about 20 minutes walk outside of town. We're gonna see what it's like. So far, it's pretty nice. Pretty easy to follow trail.
Cerro de la Virgen, I believe is the name of it. Cerro is Spanish for hill. And so, as you can see, we're at the top of the hill, at the top of many hills.
Yes. I think it took just under an hour to make it up here. We are currently at 1,000 meters. Do you know what it is down there? What we were at the bottom?
No.
Okay, well, I'll put it right here. But it's nice, you can see all the valleys out around us. See the downtown area of Villa General Belgrano. And
Street in the town, yeah, all the different places to go, and there's the turnaround that goes into
that's where we need to go back to.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little hike. You can walk to it right from downtown. It's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was really easy to find. It's marked pretty well. Once you get to the main street, it tells you where to get up to the hill. So
yeah, and the first part is more or less paved, but it's misleading because then it's not paved. It's pretty steep all the way up.